Why'd you scope so high? You don't know anything. Nah.
Guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Dirtbag Outdoors YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in and check it out. I'm in the studio. It's been a fat minute since we've been out here, boys. We've been doing a lot of 22 suppressor shusher shooting out at the backyard range. Well, and that's no different, except we have something new on the table to go over, to unbox. I've not even been able to finger bang it yet, okay? I got it in the mail the other day, and I saved on it for you guys. Okay, we're gonna look at it together. I'm gonna bring you on in here. What do we got? All right, well, first off, I've got my lovely CZ457 Royal. I absolutely am loving this thing, especially shooting it suppressed. Very, very accurate, okay? And I have a new optic, all right? I have a new optic. I'm gonna replace this one. This one, the Athlon Helos BTR Gen 2. This is a 6-24 by 56 illuminated reticle first focal plane scope. This flavor is in mil, not MOA. So that's a mouthful. I know that's a mouthful. I can't wait anymore. All right. Basically, here's what I know so far. Okay. I know that it's a heavy scope based on the specs. It's almost 35 ounces, which is over 2 pounds if you don't know. Okay. So it's fairly heavy. That's without rings and everything. So it's a 34 millimeter tube, which we know. It's a 3.7 inch eye relief and a 10-yard parallax adjustment. Okay, pretty standard stuff, pretty good to go stuff. Now, I hope I can use it on this Royal. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch on something if I can't get it to work, because this is a 35 millimeter tube. Okay, it's weird. I know it's weird, but that's what this scope is. I know I have some 34 millimeter rings on standby, but I don't think that they're low rings. I gotta look. They might be, I don't know. You guys are going to find out soon enough. But if not, I'm going to have to pick a different rifle. Otherwise, the scope on this thing, if I have to use like medium or high rings, dude, the scope is going to be like this high off the freaking rifle, which I don't care. You guys know I don't care. But you guys will be down there like, oh, why'd you scope so high? You don't know anything. Nah. Well, you know what? If that's what I got to do, that's what I'm going to do. All I know is I want to get this thing unboxed, and I want to get it put on this thing, hopefully, and I want to take it outside and shoot it and talk about it. So without further ado, caveat, let me preface it by saying, guys, I'm not a scientific engineer that's going to go over every measurement of everything. I'm a regular dude who just likes to shoot a lot. And I'm going to tell you what I like, what I dislike, you know, do I recommend it? Things like that. Just a real world, first impressions, first time shooting type of thing. So if you're into that kind of thing, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. All right, I love y'all. Let's get into this. All right, guys, here's what we got going on. All right, we're gonna unbox this. I'm gonna put, if both of these work, I'm gonna put one of these up in the corner and the main one on the main, you know, what, something, I don't know. Let's just get right into this, okay? Let's get right into this. This is a, first off, you guys know I'm a big box guy. I'm a packaging fan. All right, how's the packaging? The box is nice. The box is nice, and it's magnetic closure. I like the box, okay? Opening up, we got like a satin black liner. Scope is in the bag. All right, scope is in the bag. And we've got some foamage, okay? We've got some foamage. Let's check it out, all right? I'm gonna go ahead and pull this sucker out of here. We're gonna get rid of our foamage. What's this? What do we got in here? What's our accessorize? Ooh, battery. All right, guys, now, here's the meat and potatoes. This is what we all came to see. I'm freaking pumped. Okay. First feels, dude. Like literal first feels. I don't think it comes with caps, like lens covers. So that's something. That's something to note. I know some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them are accessories you have to purchase separately. But just something to note, no lens covers. Another first impression, the turrets are massive, dude. I love a big knob, bro. You know what I mean? I love a big knob. Ask your mom about it. You guys want to hear the knobs, don't you? I do too. All right, look, we got our battery. We're gonna put that thing in for illuminated reticle. We got an Allen key with 3 set screws. What are those for? I do not know. I do not know. And we got our manual. What's the manual feel like? The manual, okay, the manual's nice, actually. Good paper, good feel. I like it. I do. I like the manual. If I need to read it, I will read it, but for now, we're gonna set that aside. We're gonna plop in this battery first thing right off the bat. And then we're gonna hear the knobbage. Okay, there's a little, pretty good looking. Let's get this thing, yeah, yes. .2032 battery, no big deal. All right, guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look through it. Try and stop me. Try and stop me. All right, let's see. How do you turn this sucker on? Oh, damn. Bros. Can you see this? You probably can't. You can see it. Obviously, it ain't gonna focus it. Dude, in real life over here, every little notch is like perfectly illuminated on its own. I like that. It looks very crisp. Very crisp. It's not like all feathered out and blurry. The illumination is actually really nice. Okay, so that's a good start. That's a good start. Let's hear the knobs. All right, let's hear the knobs. I'm gonna put you up to my microphone up here the best I can. Now these are 0 stop, so we should be able to, well, I see, do these pull up? Ooh, damn. You guys hearing on that? You guys want me to turn it, don't you? Let's do it. That's a big knob. What? Oh, man. Let's try this one. Yes. Oh, they sound different. That's weird. You guys notice that? Huh. Two different knob sounds. I don't know. Does that mean anything? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I doubt it. Maybe the louder's more important. I don't know. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm not a sniper. Okay, I'm not a freaking sniper over here. Let's now that we know what it looks like, it feels really good. It feels really good. I can't look at it in the garage. It's like I got like 10 yards, so I'm gonna get this thing on a rifle and we're gonna take it outside and we're just gonna get to shooting it. That's the best way to do this. And I'm gonna go over it real life as we do it, guys. Come on, let me get this on a rifle and I'll show you what we got. All right, guys, check it out. We got a storm blowing in out of nowhere, okay? So not ideal, but I got this thing laser bore sighted, and I gotta admit, I don't know what kind of juju they put in here that had anything to do with laser bore sighting this thing, but it was a one and done. I literally moved the down reticle like one and the left reticle like one click. It was dialed at 55 yards. Insane. Usually you have to mess around with them a little bit more, so maybe I got lucky that time. So we're about to start shooting. Basically, what I'm saying, we ain't got time. We ain't got time to be playing around. Okay. I'm not shooting for groups or anything on camera. I'm giving you guys a real world first time. Okay. The magnification ring is super smooth. All right. I wish it had a throw lever. So it's missing a throw lever and it's missing caps. I think if they included that, it would be primo. But you know, a lot of people don't include them, so it's not like it's just them. The reticle itself, the fast focus eyepiece back here, lets you get that thing dialed in sharp. Like every single dot is extremely easy to see, like super duper. The side focus, the first focal plane aspect, is awesome as you would expect. And without further ado, let's shoot this at 6 times. We're gonna kind of go through the magnification range, and I'm just gonna kind of tell you what I think. So at 6 times, at 55 yards, my target is I don't know, about half or a third of a dollar bill, I guess, if that makes sense. That's size. And the reticle I can get lined up perfectly. Moving on up to, let's go to 10 times. Again, a very smooth ring. Same hole. You guys know on some of these like higher zoom scopes, you can't, like unless you're really far away, you can't utilize all the zooms. You know what I mean? Like 50 yards at 25 zooms sometimes is really, really hard for a scope to do. Now, we're about to try it. I've not tried it yet, okay? I made sure we were on paper, then turned on the camera, all right? Let's crank her up to 14, see what that looks like. Absolutely perfectly clear, as you would expect. Maybe my dial in wasn't quite as good as I thought because I'm shooting a little high. Let's give that a try. Okay, and we're still shooting right, so I got to come left a little bit. Adjustments are very tactile. Let's crank her up to 20. Again, this is a 24. We're going to go up to 20. How's that look? At 55 yards, we're starting to get just a little bit of that kind of like halo-y. The eye relief gets kind of messed up at those high zooms, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. Perfectly still clear, usable at 20 times at 55 yards. All right, guys, let me reload, and then we're just gonna crank her down, dude. We're gonna crank her down like you ain't never even seen. Full bore 24 times at 55 yards, and see if it's doable. This is the range I shoot at the most, obviously, and I need an optic that will let me see clearly at 25 yards. The center dot on this thing, by the way, is like super primo. It's super precise, and I'm able to actually like get that in basically the same spot every time. So as long as I squeeze the trigger properly, I know that reticle is fine enough, but still visible enough, if that makes sense, to keep me dialed in. All right, guys, let's crank her up to 24. We're full zoomed. How's it look? First time. Oh yeah, dude, I love it. That first focal plane, man, it takes up the whole tube now. The focus is a lot touchier, zoomed in all the way, of course. Let's see if we're still dialed in. 24x. Same hole. Shooting a little low still. Or low? High? What? Literal same hole groups with this rifle, guys. It's awesome. As long as I do my part. With CCI standard, by the way. I need to come to the left a little bit more. Oh, dude. That last shot there was literally the exact bullseye. All right, guys, I'm gonna shoot 3 more rounds, and then we're just gonna kind of recap it from a regular dude's perspective. That's what you get here on the Dirtbag Outdoors YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? We're still cranked in at 24. Now I've got the rings. I did find some rings, obviously you can tell because it's by the way that it is. We got 30 inch-pounds on the rings to the receiver, and then from the actual clamping rings right here, we got 18 inch-pounds. The CV Life rings are the only ones that I had on hand that were low profile. So I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, your rings aren't $300. Your gun's gonna be stuck now. You know what? You know what, guys? Send me some, and we'll try it. We'll test it. All right? I'll give you credit. All I know is I'm shooting same hole groups out here. Alrighty, guys. Let me turn you around here. Let's get with Debbie, and we're gonna recap a few minutes about the Athlon scope here. All right, guys. There's Debbie. All right, say hi to Debbie. She still doesn't have clothes. All right, she still doesn't have clothes. We need like a care package for Debbie. You know what I'm saying? That's really what we need. But anyways, let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it. Quick recap from a regular dude. It's already sprinkling, so we got to go. Basically, likes. The build quality seems great. The turret clicks are awesome. I don't know about why they sound different. Each one sounds different. The reticle illumination is dialed in, super crispy. The reticle itself is crispy. Very clear all the way through the zoom range, even out to just 55 yards. So I will take this, you know, to 100, 200 for sure, just not today. And you know, we can make sure, but if it does it at 55 yards, it's gonna look primo out at 100 plus. You know what I'm saying? So the fast focus eyepiece, the reticle came in super crisp, very quickly. The side focus on it, which, if you don't know, the first focal plane, that's how you focus it. This knob right here, all right, first focal plane, basically means the reticle gets bigger as you zoom in. So the reticle spreads out and all those little dots and stuff become much more visible and zoomed in as you get through the zoom range. So it's one of my favorite types of reticles. And this one, they've really got it dialed in. The adjustments are super easy. The magnification ring, super smooth. And overall, I mean, the build quality seems great. The packaging was good. The guys seem really nice and helpful. And on the flip side, as far as stuff I so far not super happy with, which is not much. It's more so just minor stuff that I understand they have to keep the price where it is. But I wish it came with a throw lever as well as a set of caps, whether it's the bungee caps or some sort of screw in something. You know, even like $40 BSA scopes sometimes will have like screw in caps or something. This scope, I think full MSRP is around $750, but you can usually find it on the street price for, you know, $5 to $6, I think. And I think that that's an awesome piece of glass, and that's about where it should be based on my experience. So there you have it, guys. That's pretty much it. Thanks for this regular dude review. First impressions on the Athlon 6 at 24x56. I absolutely love it. I love all y'all guys. Check out the links down below. Check out the channel memberships too. I got some exclusive content planned for you guys once we get some memberships going on in there. And otherwise, make sure you hit that button. I love y'all. We'll see you next time.